Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob. How's it going? Everybody doing good? Awesome. Awesome. Welcome to my show. What I want to talk about today, actually I want to talk about something that happened to me today because I want people to know how important it is to advocate for yourself. You know, you only have one life to live. And a lot of times the squeaky wheel gets the grease, which is really important. But, over a year ago, I had a critical incident happen, and make a long story short, and I've talked about before, the main reason why I'm doing these videos and I was doing the carnivore diet and all sorts of stuff was because I had what they thought was a panic attack, but it was actually a heart attack. And, it really shook up my world. It really changed a lot of things and what I'm allowed to do or not allowed to do and stuff. But about 6 months ago or 8 months ago, I was finally able to get in to see the cardiologist, and they did EKGs, they did the echocardiogram, and they did the CT scan on my heart. And what ended up happening is I got hauled in there, and I was told that I had 70% blockage in my artery and a valve that was enlarged, which I already knew about. And at some point, the valve would have to be replaced, and I thought I needed an angioplasty, but it's actually a stent. Now, why I mention this, it isn't for sympathy, because that's between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. And but why I'm mentioning this is because what I was told to my face by the cardiologist, that they couldn't book my stent because my blockage was at 70%, not 75%. Like I said, I thought it was an angioplasty, but it wasn't. So, anyway, I was told to my face that I couldn't run my business. I could only maybe run the excavator, because if I picked up anything heavy or did anything heavy with my hands, I was at the risk of having a stroke or another heart attack. That definitely put the fear of God into me. So, financially it's been extremely tough. And I've been waiting to find out when that would get done so I can, resume my business. It's been over a year. Well, as stress goes, and the more I get stressed, the more I get stressed, I believed what I was told by the cardiologist was it was just the way it was, and basically the provincial government's guidelines, or VHA's guidelines, Vancouver Island Health Authority guidelines, was what was stopping me from getting the work done, according to the cardiologist. Well, because of my PTSD and my anxiety level, it got really bad. Not paying bills, it's tough to take. It just makes everything worse. So what happened was I phoned the cardiologist a couple times, and I told him what my concerns were, and I had extenuating circumstances. And before I phoned them, I had actually gone to a clinic to talk to a general practitioner, And he told me that he didn't feel it was safe that I really ran a machine or drove a commercial vehicle, at least with passengers. So I said, why is it the province won't allow me to get the procedure? He says, oh no, he says, she could book it as an elective. She was just refusing to book it. So I phoned and I did a quick email about what my concerns were, and I get this email back. She didn't read anything. You could tell she didn't even read what I was asking. There was absolutely nothing to the response. So during this whole process, as where I'm advocating for myself, I contacted the local MLA. So they took it on as an advocate for me, and I talked to them today. And you never guess what I found out. The cardiologist didn't even file it with the health authority what my health condition was. That is obligatory. It's not even on file. If I ended up in the hospital having a heart attack, it could affect the ability of me being repaired or taken care of properly. She didn't even put in the fucking paperwork. So no wonder why she didn't book it. Not doing her fucking job. Pardon my language. You know, so if I didn't have the wherewithal to start snooping around because my anxiety was getting to me, I wouldn't have found out. It's disgusting. So when I was talking to the executive assistant to the MLA, which is like a state senator and the provincial governments here, he wasn't making excuses. He says, well, you know, they're over. I said, no. I said, that's not over being overrun. I said, that's not doing their fucking job. And then I told him what she said in her email back to me. It basically was a fuck off and go away. I'm the cardiologist, and I'll book it when I book it. She does not give a shit if I have gainful employment. She does not give a shit if my equipment is sitting, if it deteriorates. She does not give a shit about the stress that it's causing me. Terrible. So why am I talking about myself and this, about what's happened to me? It's for somebody out there. Is you got to make sure you advocate for yourself. If it would have been documented and submitted, it may have been done already. You know, I mean, it's disgusting. Who the fuck does that? Right? It's terrible. Absolutely disgusting. And I can really give a shit. I don't care what she thinks. It makes me kind of wonder if she's digging around in there, is she going to do a good job? It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's unbelievable. I can't believe a healthcare practitioner would be that incompetent with the kind of money she must be making. Disgusting. She didn't even take the time to read my email. I'm not finished with her yet. I will be going after her fucking hard next week. Anyways, pardon my language. But you know what? You got to take care of yourself out there and advocate for yourself. You know, that's what blows me away by people when they're bitching and moaning and with their hand out and waiting for things to happen. It'll never happen for you. You know, it does make me kind of wonder though, if I was some fuckhead on meth out on the street getting handouts, if it wouldn't have been taken care of. Can you imagine? I can't wait till I see the whites of her eyes. Anyways, sorry this isn't very positive, but I think it's a lesson for people to learn. You got to take care of yourself and advocate yourself, and don't be afraid to be a bull in the china shop, especially when it comes to your health or any member of your family's health. Okay? Anyways, please hit the like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Remember, most important thing out there to be a good person is to be kind. That's something that a flipping cardiologist has to learn. Absolutely disgusting. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.